doing in here?
Nothing. Just thinking.
They're putting your youngest in the spin dryer.
I know.
It's no good sitting here moping.
I'm not moping. Just remembering.
Those Julie's clothes?
Yes.
Get rid of them.
Not yet. They still retain her fragrance.
Fragrance?
Yeah, close the door. It'll get away.
I'm going to open the window.
Milk?
We need the window changed through here, Clive. You can't live in the past. This handkerchief's wet through. You're not going to solve your problems by climbing into the wardrobe and having a good weep. You've got to face facts. It's over.
We had a good marriage, Milk.
Yeah, I know you had a good marriage. Unfortunately, it ended in bitterness and rancour. And violence.
There was never any violence.
That's not what I heard.
Well, there was an incident. Her dress was torn. And I did hold her loosely by the throat, but I was never violent.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We're turfing these out, Clive. Mini skirt. Hotch pants. Baby doll. I presume these were from the early years, Clive.
Yes.
No wonder she left them. Struth, I swear this one's the A-line. That went out in 1963. These are all out of fashion, Clive.
They may come back.
They may. She certainly won't. Oh, now, I like this. This is better. Very choice. Very à la mode.
I worked overtime for that, Milk. I got it from Trey Chic. She always loved this dress. I couldn't throw it out.
No, of course you couldn't. Sell it.
What?
I know this shop nearly new. You get a good price. And it's not as if you don't need the money. After all, you're supposed to be a doctor. And those girls are beginning to notice you're not exactly flush.
I just wonder if it's all worth the effort, Milk.
What do you mean?
Well, we're not getting anywhere.
No, of course we're not. And do you know why we're not getting anywhere?
She doesn't like you.
Of course she likes me.
She's got a funny way of showing it.
You mean because we enjoy the cut and thrust of debate?
She told you to drop dead.
That's what we call verbal flirtation, Clive.
Is it?
She's being provocative. When she says drop dead, what she really means is, take me, I'm yours.
Get away.
Yeah, only I don't stand much chance of taking her when you keep brandishing those photographs and going on about your perfect wife and your perfect marriage and your perfect flaming sex life. Now get those clothes bundled up before they turn your nipper into Lurpak.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I like it.
War on Want.
Oh. And what about this?
Yeah, it suits you.
Help the aged. Oh, that's nice.
Christian Aid.
They have some lovely stuff.
She must have been tall, but very elegant.
Yes. But don't wear it in Tesco's.
Why not?
It belonged to the manageress.
Oh. I didn't know I'd got a live one.
Oh, don't start that.
Well, that's what we've been reduced to, Jackie. Dead women's clothes. Widowers burst into tears when we walk down the street. We're just a pair of rag pickers.
Well, we've got to ring the changes, Pan. The doctor's already seen the full extent of my wardrobe.
You mean both your dresses and two of mine?
Oh, you don't mind me wearing your clothes?
No. Always wondered what they look like from the back.
It's important. He still misses his wife. I have to make him forget. I need variety. I need to excite him.
I think you've got your work cut out there. What about this?
Nice.
People's Dispensary for Sick Animals. I think I'll put it on.
Are you staying in?
Yeah. What does it look like?
I wish you'd get some coal.
I can't afford coal. Not until the next paycheck. I might burn a chest of drawers later on. Now the slob's taken my carpet, it's colder than ever.
It'll be warmer at the singles club.
I'm not going.
Why not?
It's bad enough being a member of a singles club without having to cope with him.
Who?
Jumping Jack Flash.
Malcolm's all right once you get to know him.
I've got to know him. He's the same all the way through. Conceited, affected, and as false as an estate agent's smile.
All right, then you don't feel about him in that way.
Don't feel about him in any way.
Then we'll tell him.
What?
It'll save unpleasantness in the long run. I'll get the doctor to have a quiet word with him.
Clive? Do you think he can handle it?
Of course he can. He's a doctor. He's used to breaking bad news. Now, what do you think about this? It Needs shortening.
It's lovely.
I got it from the Nearly New. Look, Très Chic. Now, this should really take his mind off Julie. Hello. Looking at your photographs, Clive.
One last look, then I'm going to tear them up. You can't live in the past, Jackie.
How true.
I don't want to be one of those boring people with photographs everyone avoids. That's one of the children.
Oh, yes. Poor mite. How could she? Is that your garden, Clive?
No, that was taken at Woburn.
Oh.
That's Julie in the background. Attractive, isn't she?
Yeah. Pity she's frowning.
No, I think the sun was in her eyes.
Oh.
Good figure, though.
Yes.
She always had a good figure, even after 3 children.
People say I have a good figure.
Do they?
Yes. But I couldn't have left those 3 little angels. And if you need any help, Clive...
Oh, no, it's all right, thanks, Jackie.
Oh, yes. I was forgetting the au pair.
Au pair?
Malcolm mentioned an au pair.
Oh, yes.
Talking of Malcolm, I wonder if you'd have a quiet word with him.
What about?
Well, Pam likes Malcolm and respects him, but that's all, I'm afraid.
That's all? That's a lot. Women don't usually respect Malcolm. I don't know why. He'd be pleased.
No, I mean, she doesn't feel about him in that way.
What way? What?
Sexually.
Oh.
But she'd like to remain friends. Would you tell him? Try and break it to him gently.
Yes.
How do you think he'll take it?
I think he'd probably hit me.
Oh, good. I'm sure Malcolm's not like that.
No, of course not.
Can I get anything for you, Clive?
No, thanks, Mel.
Sure? Place to be prepared.
I am. I've still got one you gave me last month.
Still in the wallet, eh? You want to watch that? Should be kept in a cool place.
I'd save you money, Mel.
What do you mean?
I've got something to tell you about Pamela.
Yes?
She's not attracted to you.
Not attracted to me? Who says?
Jackie.
Jackie said that?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Pamela likes you and respects you, but that's all.
What do you mean, that's all? You have to earn a woman's respect, Clive.
That's what I said. But she doesn't feel for you.
What?
Sexually.
Pamela said that.
That's what Jackie said. Apparently, you don't turn her on.
Who, Jackie?
No, Pamela.
Let me get this straight. You're saying Jackie told you, Pamela said, I don't turn her on.
That's what Jackie said.
I'm not talking about Jackie, I'm talking about Pamela.
I'm only telling you what she said.
Did she say this to you in person?
Who, Jackie?
No, Pamela.
No.
Were you there when she said it?
No.
Then this is hearsay, Clive.
I suppose so.
Suppose so. Who gave you the right to interfere in my private life?
No one.
Are you an authority on sexual attraction, Clive?
No.
No. A few hours ago, you were weeping in the wardrobe. Now you think you're Claire Flaming Rayner. I don't like people who interfere in other people's lives, Clive. In fact, I detest them.
Where are you going?
I'm dealing with the organ grinder from now on, not the monkey.
But I don't think that Pamela wants to talk to you about this, Mel.
Why not? She seems to talk to everyone else.
Hello, Pam.
Hello, Colin.
What are you doing here?
Waiting for someone.
Oh, Pam, this is Stella.
Hello, Pam. Stella? Do tell me something, Pam. I'm dying to know. Isn't this where they hold the singles night?
Singles night? Is it? God, what are we doing here? We just drifted in for a drink.
So did we.
Company do upstairs.
We wanted to be on our own.
So did we.
Oh, not waiting for Jackie, then?
No,
Well, I hope your friend doesn't keep you waiting, Pam. You don't want to get picked up.
I hope not. My friend wouldn't like it.
Right. Certainly some weird people in here. Real losers.
Yes, I'd noticed that, Colin.
Things working out all right, then, Pam?
Yeah.
Good. We were all worried about you.
Don't be. I didn't know what I'd been missing. Oh, the freedom, Colin.
Yes. Well, better get back. Sorry we can't stay and meet your friend.
Look, Pen.
Darling, what kept you?
What?
Where have you been?
Talking with Clive.
I thought it might have been one of your fans. Rick is a singer.
A singer?
He's very good.
Oh.
This is Colin and Stella. Do you like their suntans? They've been to Mallorca.
At this time of the year?
Well, yes.
Oh.
We'd better get back. They'll be missing us.
Yes. Company do upstairs.
Colin's in polystyrene.
I didn't think it was gabardine.
Well, bye, Pam. Take care.
Bye, Colin. What a slob.
Certainly is. Anyone who can wear a red tie with that shirt, eh? Who is he, anyway?
My ex-husband.
Well, what?
Did you speak to her?
Didn't have to. Whatever you do, don't become a postman, Clive. You couldn't deliver a message to save your life.
But that's what she said. She said she didn't feel about you in that way.
Wish you stop saying that. Well, OK, so she wasn't sure. Well, my God. She's sure now. No, just walked in. Only her ex-husband.
No. What's he like?
He's nothing, Clive.
Get away.
No contest. You should have copped the gear. I've seen better suits on a scarecrow. And he wore this red tie. I thought his tongue was hanging out. And the socks. I wouldn't be cremated in socks like that. She must have thought, what an escape.
Jackie still says she loves him.
Oh, well, that's just nostalgia. She's still trying to relive her first love. That's why you always look for Julie when you come into the room, but you'll never find her.
I know, she's in Richmond.
I mean, you can't live in the past. Pam realises that now. She's seeing me in a new light. I wish she'd hurry up with these drinks. She'll be missing me.
Was that Colin?
Yeah,
I hardly recognised him.
I'm not surprised. He's gone off, hasn't he?
Do you think so?
Notice how much weight he'd lost?
Well, some people say it suits him.
He looks ill to me, Jackie.
Nice suntan, though.
Oh, yes, lovely suntan. But that could be hiding a lot of trouble. I've never seen him so miserable.
Miserable? He was laughing when he went out.
That was a false laugh.
Was it?
He always laughs like that when he's unhappy. You don't have to look far to see why. What a witch.
Witch? She's won beauty competitions.
I don't believe it. That hag, she's got more paint on her than the Forth Bridge.
She's a lot younger than he is.
Never.
It's true.
I want to see her birth certificate before I accepted that. The crone. Oh, poor Colin, that's all I can say.
His mother says he's taken on a new lease of life.
A new lease of life? He hasn't paid off the last one yet, Jackie.
Here's your drink, darling.
Don't darling me.
Looks as if she's getting nostalgic again, Mel.
You know, you can't keep meeting like this.
Are you following me?
I was just wondering why you're walking out on me, that's all.
I never walked in. How can I walk out?
Was it seeing him again?
What, the slob? You must be joking. Doesn't affect me in the slightest.
No, you're right. What did you ever see in him, Pam?
Yes, well, he wasn't always like that.
People don't change that much.
He has. You should have seen him in the old days, down the Pally. That's where we first met.
I know. I was there.
You?
Yep.
You couldn't have been.
He asked you to dance.
Well, that's obvious, isn't it?
I'd just done a number with the band and I saw this girl. She wore a blue taffeta dress with a high collar. She looked radiant.
Who was she?
You.
Me?
You wore these silver shoes. You look like a princess.
I don't remember any silver shoes.
I was going to ask you to dance. We reached you together. I stood back.
That doesn't sound like you.
A moment's hesitation. I could have saved you all that misery.
It wasn't all misery. I enjoyed the wedding.
It was like watching an accident happen and not being able to do anything about it.
It was an accident, all right. And I spent 20 years in traction.
You were too good for him, Pam.
Do you think so?
I saw that tonight.
I think you're right.
Yeah. What amazes me is how did he manage to pull a bird like that?
What? You mean you think she's attractive?
Oh, yes.
How old do you think she is?
Late 20s.
There must be something wrong with your eyesight.
Only expressing my opinion.
Well, I never thought your lift went to the top floor anyway. Did you get it?
Yes. They're living in a flat by the flyover.
You'll hate that. All those cars whizzing up and down. All that lead in the petrol. It'll make him more lethargic than ever.
They've got a nice view.
Over the motorway?
No, they're on the back overlooking the park.
How many rooms?
One.
One room? Oh, you'll really hate that. I've never seen anyone fill a room the way he does. He'll be like a caged beast.
I've heard they're very happy.
Living in a room no bigger than an ashtray? How can they be happy?
Well, they go out a lot.
No. He never went out a lot. The neighbours never saw him. They thought he was a recluse.
He's playing squash.
Well, I hope she gets him insured. He used to wheeze when he tied his laces. Where's he playing squash?
At the college, he's doing a course on computers.
Computers? What does he know about computers? He was reading comics until he was 35.
Apparently, he's had promotion at work.
Oh, that's typical. 20 years in the same job with me, and now he goes and gets promotion with her. That's just like him.
You stop torturing yourself, Pam. Forget him. He's of no interest to you now.
Who says I'm interested? I'm not interested.
Well, then why are you going round to see them?
I want my carpet back. Hello, Stella.
I'm afraid Colin isn't here.
I haven't come to see Colin.
Oh.
Goodness. Doesn't the carpet look nice?
Yes.
Still a wonderful pile, even after all these years. The times I've hoovered that carpet, Stella.
Well, you've kept it beautifully.
If only it could speak.
Yes.
The memories that carpet holds.
Pam,
Sorry about the worn spot by the fire. That's where we used to toast our crumpets on Saturday nights. Before we had the furniture, we did most things on the carpet.
Pamela, I don't know what you've come for, but I would really...
I would have thought that would have been obvious. I've come for the carpet.
But you can't. It's not yours. It wasn't in the settlement. It's his mother's.
Only the underlay.
But she said it was the whole
Don't
thing.
take any notice of what she said. She should have been certified years ago.
What?
There's a streak of madness running through that family, a yard wide, Stella. Have you noticed how his brothers all look the same?
Well, of course, they're brothers.
That's inbreeding. They did it to keep property in the family. They don't like to let anything go, not even carpets. Right, move that chair.
Pam, you can't walk in here.
Do you know why they all look the same? No overbite.
What do you mean, no overbite?
The lower jaw overlaps the top. That's the same with apes. Why won't this move?
You're standing on it.
What's she doing here?
She's taking the carpet.
You can't take the carpet. It's Mother's. She says she's got the invoice.
She'd say anything. She's nutty as a fruitcake.
Will you stop rolling around on the floor and discuss this properly?
There's nothing to discuss, Fatso.
What?
That's right. Hit me when I'm down. It wouldn't be the first time.
I've never hit her, Stella.
I'm sure you haven't, Collie.
What do you know? There's been blood spilt on this carpet. What do you think that is? Tomato sauce?
I've known Colin long enough to know he's not like that.
How long have you known him?
We met at work.
He told me his problems.
What
He
problems?
couldn't relate to you, Pam.
Well, of course he couldn't. The only thing he's related to is King Kong.
Pamela!
Pamela. He only calls me Pamela when he's angry. The blows will follow soon, don't worry. Well, he won't stop me. This carpet's mine, and I'm taking it.
Give her her carpet.
You can't give it to me. It's mine.
Then take it.
I can't. You're standing on it.
Well, what do you want us to do? Climb out on the ledge?
All right. But I'll be back. This carpet's mine, so treat it carefully. I shall return with a carpet fitter.
Yesterday
when we were young, so many lovely songs were waiting to be sung. So many lovely...
Doesn't that hurt your throat?
How was the trip down memory lane, then?
What?
Jackie told me you've been to see him. Anything left?
Left.
Between you.
Only the carpet.
You can't put the clock back, Pam. That's what I keep telling Clive. You can't live in the past.
I think you're right, Malcolm.
Of course I'm right.
Perhaps if I had danced with you that night...
What?
You see, I remembered the silver shoes.
Did you?
They had little glass buckles.
Little glass buckles, that's right.
And the blue taffeta dress.
I told you.
And then I remembered the singer. He was very handsome. Walking towards me, across the floor.
Yes?
And then I thought...
What?
God, how in the past can you get? Excuse me.
How's it going, Malk?
Everything's going according to plan, Clive.
She's dancing with someone else.
I know, I can stand the competition, Clive. What are those?
Pictures of Julie. I'm going to tear them up.
All right, tear them up. Just don't talk to me about it.
Took this one at Welburn. It was a hot day, and her blouse was off one shoulder. Her hair was in her eyes, and she was chewing a straw.
What?
This one's on the beach at Benidorm. First time she went topless.
Sounds as if you've got some pretty raunchy pictures there, Clive.
Yes. I took this one in our apartment after we'd had some sangria. I promised to destroy it. Not a stitch on.
Yeah, let me see.
No, these are private.
Ah, not from Boots the chemist, they're not. There must have been some excitement in the shop when they arrived. They're almost pornographic.
Well, that's all behind me now. I'm going to forget about Julie. She doesn't exist. It's over.
Hello, Clive.
Julie! The dress. It's Julie's. Oh, excuse me.
Clive?
Yesterday, when we were young... Oh...
Controversial views over on Breeze and Sally Jesse in a few moments. But if you want to laugh, stay right here with Plus.